Alright. Alright. Hey, Shalom, Yasharala, Shalom. Peace, Israel. Before I get started with anything, man, I gotta give all the praises, all the honor, and all the glory to our Heavenly Father and His only beloved Son, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakah Kodash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, and the water, Yahweh Hashem Shai, man, for another beautiful day. Another blessed day here on this planet Idon, man, and the water, Yahweh Hashem Shai, for His everlasting grace and mercy and favor that He have shown and bestowed upon us here in these last days, man, and the water, Yahweh Hashem Shai, for His wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. The water, Yahweh Hashem Shai, for waking us up this morning to His Yapab, beautiful royal family. The water, Yahweh Hashem Shai, for this truth, man, my seafoods, head apostles and elders, a GMS, who rule well and they teach well, and the branches that teaches just like them, and peace and blessings to the Bayav Dawadada of David throughout the four corners of the earth, man. Shalom, and it's your boy, your boy back with another quick hit, touch up on this and head straight to the point. I'm not surprised about the things that are taking place on the planet. It's it's getting rowdy. A lot of people talking. It's a lot of so-called conspiracy going on. Yet, it's a lot of activity going on all across the globe. All of a sudden, we got hurricanes coming in. I'm not gonna lie, I speculate that these deceivers out here, they're manipulating the weather, but ultimately, man, it's Yahweh Hashem Shai, using His sword to pretty much bringing disaster and destruction upon our planet, because it's exceedingly polluted. It's getting out of hand, and ultimately nature is fighting back. Ultimately is what's going on, and it's just a lot of it's just a lot of uproars, a lot of sedition, and a lot going on. A lot of people talking online, you know what I'm saying? But what I do know is approaching fast is the famine of the word. That's what this lesson is about. We're gonna get straight to the point. I know for a fact that this thing of ours that we're doing on the tube, going out with our tripods, I know and understand that it's a time limit on it. Bro, where is these spiders coming from, bro? It's a time limit on it, and that's why I appreciate the ministry, and I appreciate the my seafoods and what they're doing, because I know it's gonna come to a time where all of that is gonna be shut down according to the prophecies. The Lord said He's going to shut it down. But we're gonna get some precepts. Let's get some precepts and watch this video and get some precepts.
Should be, in my view, repealing something called Section 230, which gave, platforms on the internet immunity, because they were thought to be just pass-throughs, that they shouldn't be judged for the content that is posted. But we now know that that was an overly simple view, that if the platforms, whether it's Facebook or Twitter X or Instagram or TikTok, whatever they are, if
Let me pause that. Hey, this devil right here. Hey, she's. Hey, why you didn't say YouTube? Hey, what's going on, man. Hey, the word is going out, man. The word is going out all over these social media platforms. And we've been saying this. The word is out. That's Matthew 24:14, and guess what? Hey, yeah, they're losing total control. And ultimately, they're not in control of nothing anyway. Hey, my father's in control of all things, but they ain't running nothing, man. You know, they always want to control the narrative, always want to control. Man, you losing control, man. You ain't in control of nothing no more, man. We lose total control. Come on, man.
They don't moderate and monitor the content. We lose total control. The Section 230.
Hey, you already lost total control, man. All right? The Rakakwa the Holy Spirit has invaded the unicorn, man. Come on, man. Hey, she moving mightily, all right? From one end of the heaven to the other, man.
That she's talking about there is part of the Communications Decency Act. It's a federal law that protects social media platforms from liability for the content that people post. Basically, X, Facebook, etc. can't be sued for content that appears on their sites. Clinton is just the latest in a long list of US politicians that have sought to limit its scope. According to the Congressional Research Service, more than a dozen proposals have been introduced in Congress in the past few years to limit Section 230. However, none have passed. That could change, though, as the desire to control the narrative becomes desperate. Just last month, former Secretary of State John Kerry let the world know that far from being the solution, social media is the problem.
The dislike of and anguish over social media is just growing and growing and growing. And it's part of our problem, particularly in democracies, in terms of building consensus around any issue. It's really hard to govern today.
Hey, you want to know something too, man? Salakia, but I've noticed that they wasn't really complaining about social media like how they're complaining about it now, you know. They're only complaining about it because they asses is being exposed on all levels. That's why they're complaining about it right now, because all they asses getting exposed, man. This is the season of exposure. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're complaining. You know? Come on, man. These man wasn't complaining before my seafoods got on the internet. You know?
Sound that bad, right? Well, here's the kicker. The real anguish for elite politicians like Kerry is that without controls on social media, people can, shock horror, choose where they get their information from. And nobody wants that.
People self-select where they go for their news or for their information, and then you just get into a vicious cycle. So it's really, really hard, much harder to build consensus today than at any time in the 45, 50 years I've been involved in this. And you know, there's a lot of discussion now about how you curb those entities in order to guarantee that you're going to have, you know, some accountability on facts, etc.
Hillary Clinton wants to start a criminal crackdown on those considered to be spreading misinformation ahead of next month's presidential election.
I think it's important to indict the Russians, just as Mueller indicted a lot of Russians who were engaged in direct election interference and boosting Trump back in 2016. But I also think there are Americans who are engaged in this kind of propaganda. And whether they should be civilly or even in some cases criminally charged is something that would be a better deterrence.
The legacy media has started flapping around, realizing it's lost its control.
We owned the news. We were the gatekeepers, and we very much owned the facts as well. Nowadays, people can go to all sorts of different sources for the news, and they're much more questioning about what we're saying.
And why are they...
You see that, bro? Hey, that's how... Hey, these damn people are watching... Hey, they're watching the Black Hebrew Israelites. That's what they watching, bro. you know, we're not black, but I'm just, making a joke out of it. But these people are watching the videos, man. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. I've had me myself, man. Look, I know I'm not a nobody, but I know I've been receiving weird, strange messages lately. And I know what's going on. Just know that. And seeing this, I know these people are watching the videos. And they're being confounded, they're being exposed, and they're being cut up. They're being reproved, they're being corrected, they're being rebuked. And they don't like it. See, the white witch, she wants to control the narrative. And she can't do it no more. You want to know why? Because her time is up. The son of perdition is being revealed. This is the time. You through. You see? And that's why I be, that's why I'm thankful, man. The water Yabashima Shai, man, for the time that, you know, he lit my candle, man. I came into this thing and I'm eating it up. That's why, that table that my father set before us in the presence of our enemies, man, that's the time to eat all you can, drink all you can, because these people are about to cut everything off, bro. Because they're mad, they're a bunch of haters, man. So they're gonna cut it off. See that, and that's prophecy. We gonna get the precepts, you know. And then that's when the Lord's gonna tell Ezekiel to cleave the he's gonna tell, you know, Ezekiel, which represents the prophets, the true men of the Lord. He's gonna tell Ezekiel, you know, and his companions to he's gonna make their tongues to be cleaved to the roof of their mouths, man. Yeah, you know, so you don't be a reprover anymore, roughly paraphrasing. This is the time. This is what hey, man, look, man, come on, man. And yeah, you know. And I'm not gonna lie, this is a luxury, man. This is beautiful, man. Cause there is gonna come to a time where, bro, we're not gonna be able to watch no more videos, bro. Like, they're literally gonna cut it off, seriously. And hey, man, and the people that took this for granted, man, hey, bro, they're gonna thirst, and we're gonna read it. That's scary, man. You know, let's keep watching.
So up in arms because the idea that someone else could have influence is scary as hell to them.
TikTok is able to collect massive amounts of personal data. We all know that. That means it could, if it desired, to use this data to influence narratives and trends, create misinformation campaigns, encourage self-destructive behavior, purposefully allow drug cartels to communicate freely and organize human and drug trafficking. And to be fair, all social media companies could do that. But here's the difference. It is only TikTok that is controlled by the Chinese Communist Party. All these other social media companies are not.
This is not just a security concern for the United States. Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Britain, the European Union have all prohibited TikTok on their government phones because of fear of being spied. But I don't think we should sit by and allow in effect, a media presence that is 5 or 10x the size of NPR to potentially be broadcasting Chinese propaganda in an election year.
TikTok has repeatedly chosen the path for more control, more surveillance, and more manipulation. Your platform.
Okay. All right. So you see what's going on, man. It's getting intense. They're coming after. They're really doing all this because, the prophets of old are outside with wisdom. That's why. And they seeing them, man. The Lord said he's going to set them in order he's going to set them in order before their eyes, man. That's what's going on. Hey, man, let's get this, man. Let's just get this, man, you know? But yeah, that's why I say, I'm telling, bro, you know, the younger generation, man, don't take this thing for granted, man. This thing is a luxury, bro. Like, yeah, eat all you can, man. Because I'm telling you, because I'm not going to lie. This past storm, Helene, you know, hit down south. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I ain't had my phone. My phone was messed up. You know, my screen was black. I think cause like the water, cause I was, doing deliveries. I'm not gonna lie, I was doing deliveries while it was storming because, that's where you make the most money. You know, I ain't gonna lie, but my phone got messed up. You know, and it was no power, so. Yeah, so I was pretty down for a good like 4 or 5 days because my phone was messing up. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't watch no videos. I couldn't do no videos. And ultimately, I think it was meant, because I'm not gonna lie, you know, I started reading, and all I really had was, you know, my physical copy of the scriptures, you know, the sound mind, the water yabashimashah for the sound mind, and my nuts. And that's all I had. Internet was gone, power was gone, all that. My phone was destroyed, all that, you know. So I had to put my phone in some rice, you know, for like 2-3 days, put my phone in some rice, and it helped, you know. So it's still kind of hard for me to you know, swipe up and down sometimes, but hey, it's drying up. So, but you know, the water yabashimashah, you know what I'm saying. But and at that time period, I was like, damn, bro, like, man, like, I really do appreciate it. I was just giving thanks and praises, because I really do appreciate like what we got right now, you know, the ministry and how it's on the tube, and you know, we're freely receiving this thing, you know, like it's constant videos flowing from these channels, bro. That's, bro, like, man, the water yabashimashai, you know. But I know and understand that time, the time of the, you know, the videos freely flowing, you know, that's the you know, that's prophecy. You know how Yahabashimashai is gonna pretty much, his doctrine is gonna drop as the rain, and woo, and you know, Sirach talked about it too. You know, that brook became a river, that river became a sea. Yeah, that's what you're experiencing. All the videos going out constantly, 24/7. See, and they see that. They're being, you know, and they're watching it, and they're like, why? You know? And yeah. And that's why Amos 8:11 is heavy, right? Precept real quick. Amos 8:11 says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. See, this famine is coming, of hearing the words of the Lord. And that time, you know, when I was, you know, the storm, you know, when the storm came, Helene, and bro, I'm like, damn, bro, like, you know, I don't, you know, like, I'm like so used to, you know, watching videos and, you know what I'm saying, doing lessons. I'm like, damn, bro, like, that time's really coming where we ain't gonna be able to do none of that no more, bro. And that's prophecy. Like, I like, my time, me reading, you know, and I was reading the Gospels too. The Gospels was comforting, because I'm like, damn, because I was like, damn, you know, well, you know, when the Lord was on the scene, it wasn't no phones, you know, it wasn't no videos, you know, nah, bro, they were in the flesh, in the physical, with the physical copies of the scriptures, you know, the scrolls, and yeah, and you know, they were learning, and you know, and yeah, so I was reading the Gospels, and it was comforting, and it actually boosted my faith even more. I'm like, damn, you know, I'm like, damn, bro, like, in that day, you're really gonna want to desire to hear a video, bro. Like, that's how serious it's gonna be, man. I ain't gonna lie, I got kind of sad, bro, because I'm like, damn, like, man, like, you know, I got sad, I ain't gonna lie, like, but I was like, nah, you know, I was like, man, nah, fuck that, can't get emotional, you just gotta keep fighting, you know. But verse 8, I mean, Amos 8:11, but yeah, that is coming, you know, and that's when they cut off these social media platforms, they cut off the YouTube, they cut off the videos, you know, and they're already trying to, you know, frustrate our purpose right now, you know. But for the people that's taking this thing for granted, the people that's not, you know how they, you know, they watch for entertainment, they're not really, you know, believers, they're just would want to be entertained, you know, or they trying to, you know these people, man, they hey, you know, they playing, you know, they're not serious. We know, you know, they act like, you know, they're no. See, this is what's going to happen to them that's taking it for granted. Verse 12, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east, they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. They're going to be looking for my seafoods. Bro, I'm not going to lie, bro, like, man, look, man, never mind. But, you know, I had visions of that too, bro. Like, you know, mine was trying to find me, and fuck women, you know, women knew who I was, you know, trying to run me. Bro, I'm telling you, this thing is real. It's gonna get very real, man. And this is what they're gonna do. They're gonna, you know, the Karama being ushered in, man, you know, They got questions now. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Looking for my seafoods and can't find them. You know, this is what's gonna happen. This is what this scripture is talking about. Verse 13, in that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint for thirst. They gonna be crying. They gonna wish this grace period that we had, they were, writing taking notes, taking it serious, really taking heed to the voice of the Lord, who is the true men, the prophets. Yeah, they're, oh my goodness. You see, no, bro, that's scary, bro. Nah. Nah. But yeah, that's what's taking place. But yeah, that's the point on that, but that's coming, man. That's fastly approaching, man. And we can see, yo, man, scary, man. So my advice to the people out there, hey, get it while you can, eat while you can, drink all you shit. Start stuffing your face. Now let me stop. But yeah, seriously, you should really take heed and take it serious, because this ain't forever. So yeah. So bro, this spider, bro, I'm killing this thing, man. I don't know, these spiders, I don't know where they coming from, bro. But Barak the Yabba Shima Shai, and Shalom. I'm saying, to the elect, Shalom.